Are you thinking about moving to Blue Ridge, Georgia because you want to retire? Or maybe you're considering a vacation home here on the Blue Ridge Lake, or maybe up in the mountains in a beautiful, nice cabin home. You're in for a treat because today we're going to do a map tour here at Blue Ridge on my computer. We're going to highlight the downtown area with all its boutique stores and also the vibrant food scene here. Southern Living also ranked Blue Ridge as one of the South's best mountain towns for retirement because of all the outdoor activities and also the art scene here. So sit back, enjoy the ride, pause the video whenever you need to, because by the end of the video, it's our goal that you have all the information that you need to know if Blue Ridge is the right place for you and your family. So let's check it out. Okay, let's jump on my computer here. Let's take a look at Blue Ridge, Georgia here on the map. You can see it's outlined here in red. This is the city limits of Blue Ridge. This is going to be part of the area that we're going to be discussing today, and also we'll be discussing Blue Ridge outside of the city limits. Always just like to show you where it is here on the map. Always like to zoom out a little bit that you can see where it's located. It's really located in North Georgia region, pretty far north, up close to the North Carolina border, as you can see here. One of the things I like to point out to you is how close it is to LJ. We get a lot of people that will contact us who are interested in Blue Ridge, will ask us, Matthew, where's the location of LJ? And it's really right here. Again, here's Blue Ridge. Really easy commute to get down to LJ, just come down 76. It only takes about 20 minutes to get there from Blue Ridge, so it's a really easy drive. People really enjoy that who live in Blue Ridge because there's a lot of festivals, events that happen down here in LJ. They got the annual Apple Festival down there, so a lot of people who live in Blue Ridge like to go to LJ and just visit for the week, during the weekend, just enjoy a festival, maybe go down there, enjoy one of the restaurants that's in the downtown area. Also, I'm going to jump over here. I'm going to show you the map in regards to how far it takes to drive from Blue Ridge down to the city of Atlanta. And right now it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You can see if you left Blue Ridge and you travel down to the city of Atlanta, it would take you a little bit under 2 hours to get there. One of the things that people that live in Blue Ridge don't really live there to commute down to the city. As you can see, it's just too far of a drive, but we always like to show you what the distance is, especially if you're going to be flying into the Atlanta International Airport. I'll be meeting myself and one of my team members up here in Blue Ridge. You basically would just come out of the city, go up 75, and just head north on 75. It would splinter off, go through Canton area. That would turn into 515 in Jasper. You would pass LJ, and then you would go right to the Blue Ridge area. So we just always like to show you what the distance from Atlanta to Blue Ridge. Now, one of the things that Blue Ridge has really received is really a lot of notable rankings, more than I can count on my one hand. And a lot of them have come out of the Southern Living. They have really recognized Blue Ridge as really a great place to live, to retire, have a vacation home here. And they said in 2024, Southern Living said that Blue Ridge was ranked number 2 for the best small town here in Georgia. And they really praised the charm and also the overall community feel. Also in 2025, Southern Living ranked Blue Ridge as number 3 best mountain town in the South. And they said really due to the scenic views and also the overall allure of the community here in Blue Ridge. And that's just not all. They've actually ranked Blue Ridge also as one of the South's best mountain towns for retirement. They said people who retire in Blue Ridge really enjoy it there, and they enjoy it there because of its vibrant art scene and also the overall outdoor activities that's available here in Blue Ridge, which we're going to be diving more into during our map tour. So if you're looking to move to Blue Ridge to retire or purchase a vacation home to escape from the hustle and bustle of life, then Blue Ridge definitely checks all those boxes. Now, Blue Ridge was incorporated as a city in 1887. It's actually located in Fannin County, and Blue Ridge is the county seat for Fannin County. According to the 2020 census, the city limits of Blue Ridge has a population of 1,245 people, and also the city limits of Blue Ridge is a total of 2.68 square miles. Now, as of 2023, the Data USA reported that the median age in the city limits of Blue Ridge is approximately 42.5 years old. And also they said that the median household income here in the city limits of Blue Ridge is $45,938 per year. Okay, I wanted to show you this map. It actually gives you a good visual
of Blue Ridge, because 30513, that zip code, is the main zip code here in Blue Ridge. As you can see here on the map, it really covers both the city limits of Blue Ridge, but also the unincorporated part. And you can see how large this zip code covers here in Blue Ridge. Now, it's not the only zip code here in Blue Ridge, but it is the main zip code. So I just want to show you this map so you can get a really good visual of where the zip code encompasses, especially if you're looking at some homes online. You're going to see that a lot of the homes here in Blue Ridge are going to be in the 30513 zip code. Okay, I want to show you on the map, after you saw the 30513 zip code, you saw how large it is. I just want to show you in regards to different areas here in the city limits of Blue Ridge. You're mostly going to find the people that live here full-time in Blue Ridge live mostly in the city limits and also some in the surrounding neighborhoods. And outside of the city limits, more of the unincorporated part of Blue Ridge is really where you're going to find the people who move to Blue Ridge to retire. Also, you're going to be finding some people outside of the city limits that are homeowners who have bought vacation homes. They're looking for a home either along the lake here or maybe by the lake because they're looking for lake life. They also, a lot of them do live down here in Ascot Road area where they're looking for a lifestyle to have a lot of trails, mountain views, and also some activity along the river here that winds through this area. And then also up here in the northern part of Blue Ridge, you're also going to find a lot of retirees and also vacation homes. People that live there are mostly interested in, the mountain views. They also have some fly fishing there. Also some trails are in this area. And also you do have some areas up here that have a little bit larger properties. So that's where you're going to see really the different type of diverse people that live in different areas that are moving here to Blue Ridge, either as a full-time resident or someone who's moved here who's retired, or someone who's bought a home here in Blue Ridge as a vacation home.
By the way, my name is Matthew. I'm a real estate agent here in Georgia. I also moved to Georgia from Florida over 16 years ago and been loving it ever since. And welcome to my channel, North Georgia Life, where we cover everything there is to know about living in North Georgia and the surrounding suburbs, including the best neighborhoods, things to do, so you get a really good idea what it's like living here. Make sure you subscribe below so you'll be the first to learn about the current market here in Blue Ridge, Georgia. Whether you're making your move today or maybe the next 9 to 15 months, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. You can even schedule a Zoom call with us because we're your Georgia relocation team. We help people just like you move here. All our contact information is right here on the screen. We'd love to help you make a smooth move here to Blue Ridge.
Okay, let's jump down here to the downtown area of Blue Ridge. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been waiting to see the downtown area, get to see what it's all about, what are the different things you can do here. Just want to click on here so you can sort of see a picture of the downtown area. Got a nice little fish here, railroad track. People can sit here on the railroad track. But overall, as I shared with you, Southern Living really ranked Blue Ridge, the downtown area, in 2024 for its charm and overall appeal because of the rustic buildings. You can see here the overall feel. Got some really nice boutique stores, also some art galleries for people to enjoy, and overall really vibrant food scene here, and with some really delicious breweries and wine bars. Also, they do have the Blue Ridge Scenic Railroad that actually my family and I have actually taken. It's a round trip. It's about 26 miles, really deep into the Chattahoochee National Forest along the Toccoa River, where you get to see some wildlife and also some nice views of the Blue Ridge Mountains. So if you're ever in Blue Ridge, you got the time to do it, we highly would recommend that you take the Blue Ridge Scenic Railroad if you have some time while you're down in Blue Ridge. So let me come over here. I'm just click over here so I can zoom you in a little bit. I always like to show you a street view if I can get down here, just to give you a nice perspective of what the street view looks like. Just gonna come down here a little bit so you can sort of see the overall view. This is here on East Main Street. Got some local restaurants, shops, people walking around. Again, there are a couple main streets here in the downtown area. That's one of them. I just want to let you know that if you are in the downtown area, let me zoom out here, zoom in a little bit, I'm sorry. You have East Main Street and also you do have West Main Street. So that's sort of the main area of the downtown area is between those two roads right here in downtown Blue Ridge. I always like to show you the different type of restaurants that are available here in the downtown area. As I shared with you, there is a really vibrant restaurant scene here in downtown, and for those of you who really enjoy eating, you have a lot of different variety of options here. But if you ever visit Blue Ridge and you're wondering, Matthew, where are a couple good places for us to eat? The first one is called Ferraro's Kitchen Blue Ridge. It's a nice, really upscale Italian restaurant here in the downtown area. I just want to show you some of their delicious food here, just the overall atmosphere. It's really nice, cozy space. Also, they do have some dining options outside. And also my experiences, that overall experience of the staff there are really friendly. They're very warm and welcoming and really nice and professional. So if you do like Italian food, we'd highly recommend that you take a look at that restaurant. And then let's see here, just want to go down, find the next one. Okay, the next one here is called Grace Prime Steakhouse. For those who really enjoy steak like I do, if you've seen any of my other videos, one of the things I really enjoyed about moving to Georgia from Florida is all the great steak, Angus steak. A lot of this steak is actually, the beef and the cattle are right here in Georgia. They're grown here. A lot of different farms right here in the North Georgia area. So you get some really delicious steak available here in Georgia. And here at Grace Prime Steakhouse, you got some really nice, delicious steak that's actually aged and also hand cut. The building here, I'm going to see if I can show you at the outside. The building here was actually the formal historic Brown's Feed and Seed building, which they transformed into this restaurant. And also one of the great things, as you can see here, it got some nice windows. If you're there or you're ever eating there with these great windows, it does provide some nice views of the downtown area, especially the scenic trail line that you can see the railroad going by if you're eating here at Grace Prime Steakhouse. So I just want to show you a couple of the different restaurants, but as you can see here, got a nice selection of different restaurants here in the downtown area of Blue Ridge. Now, one of the great things about living in Blue Ridge is you have a lot of different activities, but one of the really nice activity that's really a famous place is called Mercier Orchards. It's located right here. It's only 1.5 miles from the downtown Blue Ridge area. It's actually located right here in the foothills at the Appalachian Mountains. And as you can see here, it got some really nice, stunning views. And also the orchard and also the farm is over 300 acres. And it's actually a working farm here. So this is really a famous place. A lot of people all over Georgia come to visit here. It's really well known. They got some great pies. They actually sell over 300,000 fried pies annually. So you heard me right, 300,000 fried pies each year they sell from this orchard. Also, this orchard is one of the largest apple orchards here in the Southeast. And also you have thousands of people that will visit each weekend here at the orchard, especially during the apple season. So this is definitely a place we'd highly recommend that you take a look at. So it got some really nice fresh produce, a lot of things to do there. And also they do have a working farm here. So it is definitely a go-to destination here in Blue Ridge, right outside of the Blue Ridge area. You can see here where it's located here on the map. Now, one of the biggest activities here in Blue Ridge is definitely the Blue Ridge Lake. As you can see here, it's part of Blue Ridge. It's a really big part of the overall lake life here of the residents that live here, and also the residents that have vacation homes, or also residents that have retired here. A lot of residents that do move to the area, if they want lake life, they definitely move on the lake or they get really close to the lake. So I just want to point out some different things just to be aware of. As you can see here, you have a Lake Blue Ridge Marina. So you got access to the lake here through the marina. Also, you do have the Blue Ridge day use area. Just want to show you some of the pictures here. Nice walking area, nice views, so you can spend the day at the lake. Got some different families here just really enjoying themselves. So you have several different access points here at the lake. You got people that come to the lake to go boating, a lot of different fishing activities here with different type of fish, also jet skis, also kayaks. They have several different places, entry points that you can kayak here. Get the kayak launch right here. So as you can see here, if you wanted to go to different parts of the lake, you have really several different access points. Just want to show you this here. As you can see here, they got a nice tree rope that you can swing into the lake. Also here, just some nice shoreline where you can really enjoy the day. Some nice trails. So, and also show you going into the lake and doing some fishing. So the Blue Ridge Lake is definitely one of the big appeal interests of people that move to Blue Ridge. They really want to have the lake activity in regards to the lake life. So it is definitely a big part of the activities here in Blue Ridge. Also along the lake, just want to show you there are a couple points here. Like here, it's called the Green Mountain Lakeside Trailhead. So if you do want to do some hiking along the lake, there are some options to do that along the lake. Also like to show you other parts of Blue Ridge, especially down here on the south side, close to the road. You got the Aska Trail here. And if you zoom in a little bit, you can sort of see here like the Stanley Gap Trail. If you zoom in a little bit closer, you can see that you get these nice little green lines going along the map. And these green little dots are really the trail. So you can see how you could start at the Stanley Gap Trail, do a nice hike down to the Rocky Mountain summit, and continue down to the Fall Branch Falls here. If you wanted to enjoy some waterfalls there at the Fall Branch, you can have some nice, really scenic views, nice walking trail, get to see some waterfalls. But you definitely got some hikers that like to spend the whole day hiking, and down here in this part of Blue Ridge is really active in hiking. And also you do have the Toccoa River that comes out of the Blue Ridge Lake, which then winds down, and a lot of people that enjoy the river also enjoy some of that river life that the Toccoa River offers down here at the Aska part of Blue Ridge. And as I shared with you earlier, as you do travel north on this part of Blue Ridge, you do have different type of activities like fly fishing up here. Also, you do have the zip line canopy here, where if you want to go zip line, that's also available. So you do also have some trails here on the northern part of Blue Ridge. So you'll have plenty of different outdoor activities with hiking, also with the lake life, and also with the river here in Blue Ridge. Okay, let me jump over to my FMLS system. This is my FMLS system. This shows you all the different active listings that are available here in Blue Ridge. And again, it's in the zip code 30513. Just wanted to show you different houses that were available in that specific zip code because it's the main zip code here in Blue Ridge. And also, these are homes that have been listed over the last 180 days. And also I did look in my FMLS system. I did pull up the last 180 days in regards to homes that have sold. In the last 180 days, a total of 37 homes have been sold here in Blue Ridge at all different price points. But it did show that the list price for those 37 homes that sold, the median list price was $675,000. And also the median sales price of those homes that sold was $664,900. So I just want to give you those stats so you have a good idea of sort of what the median price is here in Blue Ridge. But again, you do have some homes that are a little bit less expensive than that. And also you do have some homes here in Blue Ridge, especially where they're at, where you see along the lake, along the river, and also up in the Blue Ridge Mountains, if they have a little bit more acreage, that you do have some homes that are listed for sale for over $1 million. So I'm going to show you this first home here. It's actually down a little in the southern part that I was showing you where some of the trails are on the river. This home is not in a community, it's just in the unincorporated part of the county. It's listed for $625,000. It has a total of 3 bedrooms, 3 full baths. Has a little bit over 2,300 square feet. Also, it was built in 2007. And this does sit on 2.1 acres. So I just want to show you a couple pictures here, just get a flavor of what the houses look like. As you can see here in Blue Ridge, you do get that rustic type of style, type of cabin home with some really nice wood finishes, fireplaces that have some nice stone. And also these houses you're going to see, as you can see, have a lot of windows, natural light, and also just gives you the ability to really see the outdoor, because most of the people that live in Blue Ridge are looking for the outdoor type of atmosphere. They want to see nature, they want to see the trees, they want to see the mountains. So a lot of these homes are built to show that. So people, as you can see here, here's a little outdoor porch, sitting area where you can sit out and have your coffee, enjoy the beautiful outdoors that Blue Ridge has to offer. So let me go over here to the map here. Let me show you the next house. This house here is located close to the lake. Looks like it's on one of the rivers there, the Fingers there. And this house is also in the unincorporated part of the Blue Ridge area. This one is listed for $2,199,900. Has a total of 5 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, and a half bathroom. Has a little bit over 4,200 square feet. It was built in 2012 and actually has 5 acres. So I wanted to show you this beautiful home. This is really a nice cabin style, rustic type of home. Look at those big windows as I shared with you. It's really going to maximize your overall experience, your views. Nice front doors, nice stone, wood trim, nice finishes. So you can see how well done these houses are here in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Now here's the view. As you can see, beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains overlooking the lake, Blue Ridge Lake here. Now outdoor sitting area, outdoor looking at the lake, nice fireplace. So you can definitely see you have a ton of different type of home options with different price points based on your budget and your lifestyle here in Blue Ridge, Georgia. So I just want to show you a couple of homes here that FMLS has available for you to take a look at here in Blue Ridge.
Thank you for watching our video about Blue Ridge, Georgia. If you're looking to move here to retire or maybe buy a vacation home, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. Whatever works best for you. Even if you're just exploring the idea, or maybe you're moving here tomorrow in the next 9 to 15 months, whatever your timeline is, we're your Georgia relocation team. We're here to help you every step of the way and to answer any questions you might have. If you look down the description below, there is a link to our Zoom calendar if you'd like to schedule a Zoom call with us. Make sure you check out our playlist. We have other great videos just like this one with great content about living in Blue Ridge or one of the surrounding North Georgia cities. And until next time, as we always say in our channel, North Georgia Life, we make the world a better place, one person, one family, one investor at a time through the power of real estate.